Hey everyone, and welcome to American Current Affairs. Today, we're diving headfirst into a story that has absolutely exploded across the United Kingdom. It's a wild story about a celebrated hero who almost instantly became a condemned villain with a single passport hanging right in the middle of it all.
So picture this, a man, a well-known pro-democracy activist, is finally freed after spending years and years in an Egyptian prison. He flies to the UK and he is welcomed with open arms, hailed as a true hero. The Prime Minister himself celebrated his arrival, calling it a moment of profound relief. But then, almost overnight, the story completely flips. Other powerful voices start calling him a dangerous extremist who should have his British passport taken away, pronto.
I mean, look at this. On one hand, you have a hero's welcome from the Prime Minister. On the other, he's being reported to the counter-terrorism police. So what is going on here? How can one person be both a celebrated activist and a potential threat to the entire nation?
Okay, to untangle this whole web, we've got to go back to the beginning. We need to understand the man at the center of this storm, Alaa Abd El-Fattah.
So, Alaa became a really famous face during the Arab Spring in Egypt back in 2011. You remember that, right? It was this massive movement where people were demanding more freedom and a better way of life.
And wow, this really shows you what a long fight it's been. For more than a decade, you had human rights groups and politicians from all over the world campaigning for his freedom. They saw him as a political prisoner, someone who was put in jail just for his beliefs.
But the moment he landed in the UK, his past came rushing back to haunt him. And it all came in the form of social media posts he wrote, get this, 15 years ago.
So, you're probably asking, what on earth did he say that could cause such a massive uproar? Well, let's take a look.
The posts that got dug up were pretty explosive. We're talking about alleged statements like, I hate white people, calling British forces dogs and monkeys, and other stuff that critics immediately jumped on, calling it anti-Semitic and violent. The backlash was just instant and incredibly intense. In his apology, he basically said that the posts were written when he was a young, angry guy, frustrated with war and injustice. But he also pushed back, saying that some of the worst posts were being deliberately twisted and taken out of context just to make him look like a villain.
This whole firestorm has kicked off a really fierce debate about a power the UK government has but rarely uses, the power to literally strip someone of their citizenship. So the question is, can they actually do it?
The short answer is yes. The power is very real, and it has an official name, citizenship deprivation.
But here's the thing, this power isn't unlimited. The law is super specific about when it can be used, and it really boils down to two main scenarios. Okay, so the first reason is pretty straightforward, fraud. If you lied to get your citizenship, they can take it away. But the second reason is where things get really fuzzy, and it's the one everyone's talking about here. It's if keeping you as a citizen is not conducive to the public good. Now that usually means really serious things like terrorism or major crime. The big debate is whether old offensive tweets could ever fit into that category.
And don't think this is just some dusty old law that never gets used. Since 2010, the UK government has used this power over 1,500 times, so it definitely happens.
So, with the law in mind, let's get back to the political battle that has just erupted over this. This whole debate about Alaa's past has become a national obsession, and it's splitting the country right down the middle.
One side is basically arguing that his past words make him totally unfit to be a citizen, and that the government needs to act, like, right now.
And a lot of people feel this way. The thinking is, hey, we shouldn't arrest someone for a tweet, but we can definitely use their posts to judge their character, especially for something as important as citizenship. But the other side is saying, whoa, hold on a minute. Even if you think the posts are really offensive, is taking away someone's passport for old social media comments a step too far? They're really worried it could set a dangerous precedent. And here's a wild twist in the story. People are pointing out that the very same political party that's now demanding his citizenship be revoked was the same party in power when he was granted it in the first place, just back in 2021. A little awkward, right? So, as you can see, this whole situation has become about something so much bigger than just one man. It's really about what it means to be a citizen in the age of the internet. I mean, just think about it for a second. In a world where every angry, controversial, or just plain stupid thing we've ever said online can be dug up years later, where do we draw the line? That is the incredibly difficult question the UK is wrestling with right now. So what do you think? Should words you wrote 15 years ago have the power to cost you your passport? Let us know what you think in the comments. And for more explainers that get right to the heart of the story, make sure you subscribe to America Current Affairs. Thanks for watching.